And welcome everybody to a new Flower Circus Magical online show. We started a little bit different this time because this Monday we visited the beautiful daffodil fields in Holland. Later I will give you the link as well so you can see it again if you haven't seen it, because Holland is flowering at the moment with the daffodils, and even next Tuesday we go into the hyacinth fields. But before we do that, we got some great things coming up with Michael van Namen. He's going to make 7 different Mother's Day designs. I'm excited. Hopefully you are excited as well. Please let us know in the comments where you're from. So yeah, let's start. Let's get Michael into the live stream. And there he is.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Flower Circus again. Thanks, good to see you, John.
Yeah, good to see you too. You can see it was good weather in Holland. You're smiling and you're full of enthusiasm, so that's great.
Always, right? Have a little bit of tan of the summer, so that's good.
Yeah. So Mother's Day. I mean, in a month, it's Mother's Day in the US, most parts of Holland or Europe, everywhere in Holland actually. So
that's true. So we're going to make some few beautiful arrangements. That's all about Mother's Day. I'm going to show you some wreath, some beautiful clothes wearing also. And actually we're going to start, sometimes you have a dream. So I'm going to make something with a dream catcher.
Wow.
So I use those dream catchers. If I hold it like this, you can see that it is a dream catcher.
Yeah.
But I put it in 2 different kind of layers. So I use 2 dream catchers, put them in layers, with sticks between it, attach them to each other, and it's actually pretty easy to make a frame with it. So this is my start of the bouquet. I'm going to use beautiful flowers, of course, some astromerias, some gerbras, some spray roses, veronica, bouvardias. But first I want to start with the astromeria.
Yeah.
The beautiful white ones. They are extraordinary and really big. So I'm going to put them a little bit more in the middle. They're pretty long, so you can make it a really long, beautiful arrangement.
It's a really special Astomeria because it's a new one. It's not even on the market yet. It's called the Virgin Queen. It's going to be on the market within a couple of weeks. It's from the breeder Royal van Zanten. It will be grown by Together to Grow, and you can see how huge the flowers are of the Astomeria. It's unbelievable.
They're extraordinary, really extraordinary. So I put the astomerias in the middle of the frame a little bit, so they stick to each other. You can see that.
Yeah.
Some of them I put them a little bit lower, the other one is a little bit higher. And you can see that you get a good start with the arrangement. And you see with the beautiful white feathers, you also have the beautiful white color over here, some beautiful white rope. So you get a lot of layers in the arrangement.
We already got a lot of people in as well. We got April Hernandez in from Scotland.
Hello, Scotland.
We've got somebody else from Scotland in as well. Alison is saying Happy Easter weekend, darlings.
Same to you, Alison.
Anna Patricia Silvia's in from the beautiful island of the Azores, Portugal. We've got Dimitris Papadakis in from Greece. And of course we got the country Friesland as well. Geertje Stienstra saying hello.
Hello, beautiful colleague of mine, Geertje.
And as you can see, today John has an extra task. He is making some extra pictures so we can see the flowers and the techniques are close this time. So hopefully you enjoy it.
So I'm now adding to the arrangement, I'm adding the spray roses to it.
Yeah.
So you can see really, because I hold it in front of the white wall, so you really can see the layers that I'm building up a little bit. And the beautiful spray roses.
Beautiful spray rose from the Opstal called White Lady. It's a really nice one. A lot of flowers on one stem.
And also really full of a really big flower also.
Yeah.
You see that? You can see that.
I can see that. We've got Arshida in from Kenya as well.
Hello, Kenya.
And Solomon is in from Hong Kong. We've got Sally in who's saying Happy Easter to you all from Berkshire, UK. Ulvi Leaf is saying hello. Lubisa is saying hello from Slovakia. Barbara Blossom is in from Rhode Island. So yeah, the whole world is watching, Michael.
Yes, we want to have that.
And you took off all the leaves.
If you have any questions, just let me know, all right?
Yeah, why did you take off all the leaves? Now you're using a gerbera that normally has no leaves, but why did you take off all the leaves of the flowers?
You can actually see it when I hold the bouquet like this. If you're now looking with the camera, of course, you pay all the attention to the flowers. If I use the green, all the attention goes to the green color, because the green color of green is always a little bit darker. So all the attention of your eye goes to the green of the flower. So now you're looking to the beautiful Astomera, to the Hypericum, to the spray roses. So you can see the beautiful flower right now and not the green. So that's why I removed it all.
Kirsten saying hello, Michael and team.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, beautiful.
So I'm now adding the gerberas to it. The gerbera is a bigger flower, of course, so it gives a beautiful structure to the bouquet.
We had a special delivery with the gerberas, as you can see. We had special transport there. Florijn gerbera. They had, I think I told it a few shows before. They had the Formula One team of Red Bull in their greenhouse. So speedy delivery is guaranteed over there.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Ludmila is in from Minsk.
So how is everyone doing around the world? I think they're doing pretty fine, John. They're paying attention to us and
yeah,
they want to learn something, so that's good.
Some beautiful Veronicas there as well. Smart Luna. Bright white color.
You can also see with the Veronica, I also remove the green, but a little bit of green I still stay on the flower because I think that's fine by me. A little bit green is okay.
The nice thing I always see when the flowers come in from Florius, the way they are packed, it's really nice. And also quite a lot of the leaves is already removed, so it's easy to start as a florist to directly work with them.
Yeah, that's good, right? So at the last part, I'm now adding the Bouvardia to it. You can see that the bouquet is actually really long, really tall. I am 190, but if you hold the bouquet like this, it's pretty long.
Also beautiful Bouvardia there. Sparkles. Last show we already explained a little bit. You can see this is more a field flower of the Bouvardia. We will also show some other types of Bouvardias during the show. Great quality, beautiful flowers, long lasting as well. Make sure you use some flower food. And then you can enjoy them for a long period. From from the nursery Griewijk.
All right, so
Grazina's in from Poland as well, Michael. So
Poland. It's almost like the Eurovision Song Contest. Everyone is in.
Yeah, now we have to give points as well at the end of the bouquet.
So at the end of the arrangement, I'm going to add the grass to it. Because the arrangement is pretty long, so you can see the structure of the stem at the side part. So I'm now adding almost like they almost look like sticks. Just in the middle of the arrangement.
Shall I tell you a little bit of a secret?
Yeah, good. Tell me a secret, John.
They're called sticks, puzzle sticks.
Puzzle sticks.
Yeah. We got them in from all the way from Australia, from Premium Greens in Australia. They supplied us with some fantastic types and different types of greens.
They're cool.
They're really cool, and puzzle sticks. You can play I think it's an old Dutch game, Mikado, with it as well.
You could do like this. They're a little bit too long, but I will try it. All right.
Yeah.
And then every time you have to remove the one that's lying on top. You have to remove it, but you cannot move the other parts. So that's our Dutch trick, actually.
Yeah. So it from afar it looks a little bit like grass, but it's much thicker than that.
And it's really strong.
Yeah. Alison is saying premium greens are superb. We know Alison, that's why we use their greens today. And we're going to see some really nice and different greens.
We are.
Ulvi is from Estonia. So great she's in there as well.
So I'm now cutting off the stems because my arrangement, the dream catcher, is almost finished. Ah, the scissor is not working.
That's one for a tall vase.
What, sorry?
It's one for a tall vase.
Yeah, it is. You can see the feathers, they are moving a lot. So we used a little bit of Easter. It's going to be Easter weekend, so that's why the feathers are in.
Yeah. And we're going to have some nice dreams for this long weekend.
Yes. We have to catch our dreams, right?
Yeah. Monica from the Lucht is saying, hello Michael and team from Schravenzande, the Netherlands. Wish you success.
Good, thank you. Good to hear. All right, so this is the first arrangement.
Great.
So you can see that the feathers is almost moving like earrings. So it gives a beautiful structure and a movement to the arrangement. And really a dream to catch. Catch. Okay.
Beautiful bouquet, Michael, and thumbs up for you.
Thank you so much.
And everybody who's watching, if you like this, please thumbs up as well.
All right, now we're going to make a beautiful pink bouquet with astromeras, spray roses, ferns around it. It's really easy to make and really fast also. And you really have to pay attention to the 2 flowers that I'm going to use. So John, my assistant, is going to give it to me right now. It's coming in.
Yes, there he is.
Right. Astromeria, ferns, and spray roses. Here you are. So this is actually really fast to make. We can almost count the time a little bit. But the thing that I'm going to do, I will put the spray roses in the middle, really next to each other. I will do it like this so you can see it if I do it against the white wall. So I put all the spray roses really tight next to each other and make a little bit of round shape of it.
Yeah.
It's also good to use this for bridal bouquets or just to make a really compact bouquet. So and every time I turn my bouquet, of course, because then you have a good balance with all the flowers that you're using. So this is a start. You can now see it, that all the spray roses are
really tied together.
Tied together. I will take the astromeras, so I'll put them a little bit lower. And then I put all the astromeras around it. Turn your bouquet every time.
Astromeras Posh Pink, also really big flowers. You can see that Royal van Zanten is really, the breeder is looking for bigger flowers there. So also a new variety and a really nice pink color. Can you do that again, John, so I can show it? Yeah, there it is. Huge flowers.
That's extraordinary. So it's always nice to use good materials, and the Astomia, they have such a beautiful attraction with the color that they have, that you see that I'm now using only 2 types of flowers, and all the attention goes to the spray roses and the Astromeras around it. And when you put it in the vase, you can see it from the sideway, and you really see the 2 layers of the 2 beautiful flowers that you're using.
That is beautiful. Kirsten van Dijk is asking you, no blindfold?
No. Next time we will do that again. I think if I do this blindfolded, it's going to be a square bouquet.
And here we can see John. John has a lot of tasks today, so
he's a really busy man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So now I'm going to use the fern that I have, put it under the bouquet, and put it around it. And this bouquet, actually, you can make it in, now I think if you do it really quick, you can make it in 5 or 10 minutes.
And that's great for Mother's Day. I mean, it's a busy day, so you need to make some quick bouquets as well.
So you can make it really fast. and the flowers will last for a really, really long time.
Yeah, the green Michael is using umbrella fern. We used it already in a couple of shows. It gives it such an exclusive and great look. I mean, we love to work with umbrella fern.
Yes, it's always a really extraordinary green because it's really thin, it's really elegant to use, it has a movement in it.
It's really beautiful.
So
And
it's really beautiful, easy to make, fast to make.
And the nice thing as well is that the bouquet looks directly twice as big with the greens around it. Just a couple of times and it looks twice as big.
So you can see that I'm finishing up with a rope with the wire in it, so it's easy to use. You can just finish it up and then you're all set. So now we have always the test, right? If it stays on the table. That's the tricky part.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, great.
It works.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Two types of a product, a really nice product. The spray rose with the astamias, the green under it makes a really elegant, simple bouquet, and it stays really, really long.
I mean,
All right, John.
again, Michael, big thumbs up for you.
Thanks. Thumbs ups.
Yeah. Kirsten is also saying great concept to adapt with different colors of the same species. I mean, everybody has a favorite color. So if you can change it a little bit in your store, it's easy to make. You can make series out of it as well. So, I mean, it's great for those big holidays.
And it's always nice to use colors that are really lying next to each other. So if you do it in pink, John is filming it right now, so it's turning on the table.
Oh,
so
wait.
you can see all sides, all the parts. Here,
Yeah.
You can see it. Yeah.
Beautiful. All the different layers and then ending with the green. Beautiful. And Michael's already, he has,
Preparing the next one.
he's in a hurry today, Michael.
You have to make 7 arrangements in 1 hour. That's nine minutes each arrangement. So that's going to be pretty fast.
Yeah, that's for sure. I can already see some beautiful flowers coming up again. I will already show some of them. As you all know, we have the beautiful videos of Delhi for the 360 ones. We have their Zembla line, the white with the green edges. And believe it or not, it's not painted. So this is pure natural color. And John is filming it as well now. Here you can see it. It's beautiful. It gives it a fresh look to the bouquet.
So take a really good look at this extraordinary vase. How beautiful it is. It almost looks like a present from the sea with all the structures and the layer that it has. So in this beautiful vase, it's perfect for a hotel or for your mother to give it away for Mother's Day. I'm going to make a really big flower arrangement. So to give it a bit of volume, I'm going to use the ferns that I have.
Yeah.
And I put them in the side part of the vase. And you can see that I'm building it up a little bit.
Wow.
And actually, if you only put the ferns in there, it's such an extraordinary view. Look at this vase, how beautiful it is. Yesterday I was in Belgium. I had to work over there. And my colleagues over there, they had this beautiful vase standing in their shop. It's near Brussels. And I said to them, can I borrow it for tomorrow? They said, sure, just take it with you. So at the end of the show, I have to drive back to Belgium again because Easter is a really big thing over there.
But
so I will take it with me back to the store again.
Yeah, people are already in love with the vase. Deliflor is saying I'm in love with the vase. Kirsten is saying to Pierre with already, she's shouting it actually, so great. I mean,
it's cool, right? It's a beautiful vase.
It really is, and I'm really happy, and probably everybody watching as well, that you brought it all the way from Belgium to show it to us.
So now you can see, I will move a little bit out of the screen. You can see that only with the ferns, and there are 12 stems in there. If I count it really fast, 11, 12. You can see with only 12 stems, with the beautiful fern that I'm using, that you have a lot of volume in there. So now the thing that I'm going to do is add the flowers, the chrysanthemum, just a little bit between the ferns, and you can build it up with different kind of layers actually.
So it's a vase, and in the outside you have the small vases. So in the middle it's a real vase, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
And you can actually, what you can do is you can put it in the side part of the vase, but the area for the water is really, really small, so you have to be careful with that. So if you give it to your mother, she has a very big project then, because you have to say, all right, mother, just give it every day a little bit water.
And
if you put it in a hotel, just do it only in the middle.
Yeah.
So I will do it a little bit both, but the vase is extraordinary. So also from the chrysanthemum, I'm removing the green, and I do that because I wanted all the attention only goes to the fern of the green, because the green of the fern is more nicer, I think, than the other green on the flowers. Sorry for the growers, but you have to make a choice to make a beautiful arrangement, so that's why I'm removing it.
It's really beautiful. It's already beautiful. Can you imagine when you finish it? So that's I can't wait to see the end result.
So are there some questions from all the people around the world? I'm very curious if there are some questions coming in.
Tineke is saying, but I don't know what she's saying. Zie dat de vaas gans terugkomt, grijs dave, stuifmeel en stamper.
Yeah, the vase is from Stuifmeel and Stamper. It's a flower store.
Ah, okay.
Near Brussels. And that's my colleague Tineke. That's also the colleague of Flower Circus. She's working there over there right now. And I'm going to join her after the show. So Tineke and Franka, thanks for watching.
It's really beautiful.
So you can see that I put the flowers as high as I want to have them.
Yeah.
I will turn it around a little bit. I'm not going to stand in the way. And also with the hypericums, I like always the green color of the hypericum. I will put them a little bit lower in the small little tubes.
It's the Hypericum Cocoa Bamboo. Beautiful one from Florius. They have got all the colors actually. We're using greens, pinks, whites today. You got and the greens, of course, but you got the reds and all kinds of colors. So if you go to floriusflowers.com, you will see them. It's a really bright green color.
Yeah, a really fresh green color. And also the hypericum is a flower that's really strong and it stays good in your face for a really long time.
Yeah, you can also see that the flowers that you're combining, they've all got a good face life. So the whole arrangement will stay good for a long time.
That's true.
That's something, of course, as a florist, you have to look at as well when you're combining flowers in a bouquet. And sometimes people forget it, that some flowers will last only half the time of other flowers. And combining them in a bouquet is not always the best idea.
No, it's not always good. If you say to your customer, if a customer buys for example, a spray rose that really has a good fragrance, sometimes they last for 6 days or 5 or 6 days. And then you can really say to your customers, all right, it's a more expensive flower than the other one, but just enjoy it for 5 or 6 days, remove it out of the bouquet, just enjoy the fragrance for 5 or 6 days, and then you can enjoy the rest of the bouquet. The same as we did with these flowers will last for 1.5 weeks, almost 2. And if you add a few flowers that don't last for a long time, you can just take them out and you still have a beautiful bouquet.
Yeah. Got a question from Kirsten. When working with statement vessels, do you aim for a dominant or a subordinate floral design?
A what?
Do you aim for a dominant or a subordinate floral design?
Dominant or dominant or I really don't know what they mean.
Okay, you can think about the question.
All right, I will give the answer later then.
Shall I do the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Michael is full of himself. It's probably a dominant.
A dominant asshole.
A dominant florist. That's for sure.
John, you're teasing me.
The florist is already dominant, and also John is also dominant. So probably the piece is going to be dominant as well, Kirsten.
Well, it's triple D instead of double D.
He's like an alpha male. So now I'm adding the Hypericum, Bouvardias, Chrysanthemum, and the green to it. And now I'm going to make the arrangement a little bit more like with a pink, peachy color. I will add some spray roses to it. But the thing that I'm going to do, do you see how big the spray roses are? That's extraordinary, right? So the thing that I'm going to do is, and most of the time the grower will cry right
show
now.
us once again, Michael.
Of course, beautiful spray roses.
Wow.
And this
That's
is
one
only
stem?
one stamp. Look at this, how big it is.
It's one stamp. A stamp is what you put on a leather.
Oh, so I'm going to split them. Sorry for the grower, sorry for that.
You're making something really nice with it, so...
Yes, sorry growers. All right, so the long stem I will use in the center of the vase. And the small ones, I will attach them in a small little tubes that we have on the sideway of the vase.
Linda van der Slot is in as well, and she's saying, "Hup, Michael."
Thank you so much.
With Linda, actually, we did the tour through the daffodil fields. It was really, really nice to watch, and I'm still jumping up and down thinking about it. If you look in the comments, now there will pop up a link as well, so you can see the link is there. Then you can see the whole walk through the fields with Linda.
So the fields in Holland have the privilege to live close to the fields. Actually, I live in Lisse, so if I walk 1 minute outside of my house, I see the beautiful tulip fields, the hyacinth fields, the daffodils fields, and the fragrance that it has, the smell that it has when I walk outside. In the morning, it's a little bit so because you're just waking up, but it's really, really beautiful and extraordinary to see it.
Yeah, and this Thursday, on Tuesday, we again will go into the flower field, so that's going to be really nice as well.
So you're going to visit my place, John?
Yeah, close to your place.
Cool, you're welcome.
Kirsten is saying what it means. Do you want your florals to be the main focus, or do you want the flowers to accent the vase?
No. Actually, I want to have it in balance. So I think the flowers are such beautiful flowers as its own. So I think when you're adding the flowers to it, because actually the good part about it, that you don't have to add a lot of flowers to it. Because you started with 12 stems of green, and you see that it looks really big right now. If it's standing next to me, I'm 190. Look at this, if it stands on the table.
It's that's a focal point. I mean, and the vase and the flowers together, and especially with the greens and the whites, it really complements the vase.
Yes, it definitely does. So I will add the Astromerias to it, the white ones.
Yeah.
Again, I will remove the green, but I keep a little bit on there, a little bit. And I keep them as long as possible and put them in the middle of the vase.
Wow. Like I said, it's the white Astomeria. It's not on the market yet, but it will be soon. It will be grown by Together to Grow in Holland. It's called Virgin Queen.
And it's really, really beautiful, beautiful Astomeria.
Yeah, this is next level Astomeria. If you see the size of the flowers, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
I also
All right.
quickly showed the Bouvardia as well, salmon one, really nice one. Check out the website of Kriwijk, kriwijk.nl. There you see all their different varieties of Bouvardia. There's so much more than only the pink and the white ones. They've got a beautiful red one as well. I will show you in a minute.
So you see right now that the arrangement is finished. I will add only a few steel grass to it, but not too much, only a few. And then you can see on the camera that you have that we build it up with different kind of layers. And the grass, it doesn't need a lot of water, so you can just put it in the tubes of the vase, of the outside. And then actually with just a little bit of air, you make it more bigger than it is already.
Yeah, then you make it really 2 meters high.
Yeah, really. Look at that. We'll turn it around.
It's quite funny that your brother is making the same bouquet now, as I can see on the screen.
I have a twin boy.
Oh my God, he has a twin.
Oh my God, there are 2 of those people. Oh my God.
Oh, really beautiful, Michael.
Thank you so much, John.
This in a shop can be great as well. I mean, if you have this as a focal point in your shop and make bouquets with the same flowers around it. So it really helps selling those bouquets as well.
It does. It really does. All right, it's finished. John is taking it with him. It's pretty heavy. It's extraordinarily big. He will put it on a plate so you can see it a little bit from the close-ups.
And again, Michael, big thumbs up for you.
Thank you, guys. I hope that everyone is enjoying it. All right, so this is the 4th one that I'm going to make right now.
Yeah.
I think when you have a mother that's always really happy and needs a lot of colors and a colorful mother, I made this structure arrangement.
Wow, that's colorful.
I used wire and I put all kinds of different dry materials in there, and I had them at home. And you can see that they are painted. And actually, when you're buying this, I will hold it still a little bit, that you can see it from the close-ups. I attach it to the frame, and all the flowers are dried. So you can use this over and over and over again. And you can buy at the florist just a few flowers, and then you have a beautiful arrangement again. And you can choose the colors that you want to have, of course.
Yeah. It's already looking good, so I'm quite curious what you're going to add in terms of flowers.
It's nicer with the real flowers in there.
Yeah.
So I'm using this chrysanthemum. You can see a little bit close up. It has a beautiful color. Do you see it?
Yeah, I will show it as well as a video, because Deliflor made some really nice videos. There it is, turning, and so the 360 video. This bud variety called Empress, really exceptional color, and it's available now. They just started bringing them to the auction in Holland. And John is making close-up as well there. You can see the color, it's really, really nice. And the amount of petals in the flower, that's also very impressive.
It's extraordinary, right?
Yeah.
So you can use you can see with the frame that I made, if John can show me a close-up a little bit. I have to look in the camera if it's going, yeah. You can see that here, it's almost that you can put your hand between it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So I found this one. It's almost like a teacup. So it's really easy to hold it. And now I'm going to add the flowers to it. I will do it with my left hand because I'm left-handed. The gerbras. It has always a big attraction in a bouquet. So you can see all the different colors that I'm using. So the gerbras, I will put them a little bit lower in a arrangement that you're making a lot of layers in it.
Especially the brightness of the gerbras, they really fit with the other dried materials you used.
It's cool, right?
It's really nice.
So, and I will put the gerbras a little bit in groups, as you can see it. So I'll put 2 over here, 3 over there, 1 over there. So I will not put it really symmetric because I want that every part of this bouquet has an interesting look.
But it already has. So wow. It's really nice. The gerbras normally from Florijn, they had a special packaging, but they already are available in other packaging as well. So top quality, available in rackets and aqua boxes as well. And they've got the normal gerbras, they've got minis, and this summer something new is coming up as well from them. So keep an eye out on them.
So now I'm finishing up the gerbras. So you can see that the attention of your eyes is going to the gerbras. And now I'm adding the chrysanthemum because they also are a really big flower. I will add them also to the arrangement first. And when I'm finishing up that, I will add the spray roses to it because they are much more tiny to look at. So first do the big ones, and after that do the small ones.
It is really impressive, Michael, and it's a party for the eyes with all those colors.
It's colorful, right?
Yeah, it really is. That's for a colorful mom.
Yeah, we need some color in our life, right? Especially right now at the moment with the pandemic.
Yeah, but don't forget, if somebody comes in with their children, or a father comes in with the children and buying flowers for a mother, the children will directly go for this bouquet for sure.
Yes, yeah. It's always really funny because when I'm standing in a flower shop and you say to a little child, "What's your favorite flower?" They always say the gerbras, because if a child is drawing a flower, it always is drawing a gerbera.
Yeah.
Pay attention. It's a really circle, the tiny leaves around it. It looks like a gerbera.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And like
So
I
you
said,
can see the flowers that the gerberas, you can see them now on the screen. They have a little bit of layers under it, and then the chrysanthemum, I will put them a little bit higher. John is now showing it. Yeah, you see that you have 2 different layers in it. So you have the layer over here and under it here.
Beautiful.
When you're doing that, you make the bouquet really interesting to look at. So now I'm adding the hypericums to it. You see that my hands are pretty big, but it's really heavy to hold. So I don't have to go to the gym anymore.
Yeah, and you got a busy weekend ahead as well with the Easter time. So
yeah, with the Easter, yeah.
It's a beautiful bright color, the cocoa kimono from Florius.
It is.
And the nice thing is Florius, they are growing in Africa, but they also opened a farm in Colombia, so it's easier for them to ship it to the United States.
That's good, right?
That's really good. It's good news for the people in the US, so they can get those. They can get their hands easier on those beautiful hypericums as well.
So now I'm adding a few of the spray roses to it, not too much, because I want to have the bouquet that it is a little bit in balance. So that's why you really have to pay attention that you're not using all of the same flowers to it. So only a few of the spray roses, that will do.
Yeah, but the spray roses are a bouquet on itself already. If you see the amount of flowers on one stem, it's
nice. Yeah, it is.
It's really impressive.
And then I have a special one. Look at the Bouvardia. John is showing you. Look at this color.
Oh,
Wait, do you
sorry.
see it? How?
Yep, there it is again.
It's almost lilac, a little bit blue is in there. It's really, really an extraordinary color.
Yeah, it's one of the great varieties. They have so many great varieties. It's almost impossible to choose. I mean, it's a candy store with bouvardias if you go into their greenhouse.
It is. So I leave the green because every time they ask me, why do you remove all the green? In this bouquet, I leave a little bit of green of the bouvardia on it because I also used a little bit of green over there. So then you're talking about a bouquet that is more in balance because you're using the green as this part on this side. So you bring it back a little bit in the arrangement. Turn
Yeah.
your arrangement every time.
Let me check if I've got the right one. This is another one, but this is also a beautiful. This is Rosa Pink, also a great variety. The right color should be here, the Naomi. So many great varieties. Oh, and I wanted to show you the red one as well that they've got. Let me see where it is. Fire red. So it's a real bright red one. Yeah, there it is. Can you imagine a bright red bouvardia? Beautiful.
Cool.
Your old teacher is in as well, Michael, as well as my old teacher. Hello to
Who's
two
that?
of my, Lucas. Hello to two of my favorite formerly students, John and Michael van Namen. No, it's John Elsgeest and Michael van Namen.
Lucas. So I'm finishing up with the wire around it.
Yeah, why are you always using a wire, Michael?
Sorry?
Why are you always using a wire?
Because it's fast and it's easy. So I'm finishing up. It's a really heavy bouquet. I told you, you cannot see it, but it's really heavy to hold it. Look at all those colors.
Beautiful. Wow.
All right. I'm going to give it to John for a really colorful mother.
It really is. It's really beautiful. Meanwhile, Michael, I think it's time to have a look who's going to be the next designer, because next month we have a show again. So let's see who's going to be the next designer.
Drum ruffles.
It's going to be Tineke. Wow. Hopefully Tineke knows that she that she has to make some time for the next show. And Tineke,
otherwise I will tell her that in Belgium.
Yeah, and Tineke, just so you know, and everybody who's watching now, it's about wedding, because wedding season is coming up, and luckily some weddings are taking place this year as well. So yeah, great. Great to see Tineke again as well. Monica van der Lucht is saying, prachtig kleurrijk bouquet, thanks. René is saying, love the color and structure of the bouquet. So a lot of compliments again, Michael.
That's good. That's good. I'm happy that you're liking it. So now I made a wreath.
1 second, then I will show.
Drum ruffles.
Drum ruffles.
Yeah. It's the technique. Yeah. We have a touchdown.
It's almost like a little bit of fall colors, but look at this chrysanthemum. The heart of the chrysanthemum is the same color almost like the spray roses.
Wow.
And the color combination with each other is really, really beautiful.
Yeah, it makes them stand out. They both stand out because of each other.
Yeah, they bring each other to a higher level. That's good.
Yeah.
So I will put a few of the chrysanthemum in there because I finished them 70% for you guys, because otherwise you're almost sleeping because you have to wait too long if this arrangement is going to be finishing up. But if you do it really fast, I counted it a little bit, you can make this in 30 minutes.
Okay.
So if you do it really fast, you can see that my hands are moving pretty fast. So you can do it in 30 minutes.
It's a new one, actually, the chrysanthemum. It's Abbey cream. It's part of the Abbey family. We've got a pink one. There's a yellow one as well already from the breeder Deliflor, and it's grown by Zento. So from now you can order it at Zento. This really beautiful chrysanthemum.
And it's a really, really nice color to combine with orange, with yellow. It really gives a really nice structure to the bouquet. If you're making something or an arrangement, it gives your arrangement really in balance and bring each other's up to the colors really to a higher level.
Yeah. And the spray rose is from the Opstal. The red one's called Angelique, and it's a really, as you can see, it's a really nice red color. And again, it's the Opstal, so don't be amazed with the amount of flowers that are on one stem. And the more flowers are on one stem, the easier it is to cover the red as well. So it makes it easier.
Yeah, there are a lot of flowers in it. Hey, John, I'm now putting the green on there.
Yeah.
It's also from Australia.
Yeah.
Look at this. I will hold it here. It's really, really beautiful. It has a really nice structure. It's almost like a little bit of a hairy feeling. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's hairy feeling. And the only thing that I'm doing, I'm only using a few stems. I will put them on top of the wreath.
Yeah. Do you have an idea how it's called, the green, Michael?
No, sorry. No. Sorry, I really don't know it. So I want to learn every day, so tell me.
It's a guana claw.
How?
You can see it in the screen now.
Guana claw. Guana claw. Guana claw. Do you have to say it like that? Guana claw.
Yeah. If you if you trip over your tongue, then you say it like that. Yeah, guana claw. No, it's so fantastic, and even people who don't know a lot about flowers, they directly see that this is something special, and that lifts up your bouquet, your arrangement as well. And thank you, John, for zooming in here.
It really does. And I'm only using 3 stems. So this wreath, and if John wants to hold the camera a little bit on top, if he wants to have that over here, please. You can see that's a really symmetric arrangement. If you put it in half, all the 2 parts are the same. They have the same structure. But the thing that I'm now going to do, I'm going to use some ferns. Only a few. I'm going to break it off in 2 pieces. And everything, I put it with a clockwise. So I'm attaching the green over here a little bit. So here you have the same green, and then it's changing into something different. So then you make the wreath asymmetric. It's really quiet now.
It's really nice. I'm just flabbergasted.
It's too quiet. It's almost too quiet.
Okay.
Are there still people watching?
I think so, yes. Yeah, there are still some people there. I'm just quiet for a moment because I'm enjoying the really nice colors and what you're doing, Michael. So
good. That's good. All right. So this arrangement is finished. You can just put it in the middle of a table with a beautiful candle in the middle. Enjoy it. Give it to your mother, and she will really love it, I think. So I will hold it up a little bit, the wreath. So there's some water coming out. Here you can see the structure that the green is changing is something else.
Yeah. Sakata is saying, watching it all, it's beautiful. Great depth with the placement as well, Kirsten is saying. Barbara Blossom is asking, what's the base?
It's an oasis wreath. Yeah, and it's really, really easy to use. Actually, the foam is just normally you can buy a wreath, and there's a little plastic cup at the side part of it.
Yeah.
This one, they don't have a how do you call it? A ring around it. So you can really put all the flowers just on top, just on your table. So when you're using the flowers, you can really put them on the lowest part that you want to have them. All right, I'm going to give it to John.
Okay, great.
Next arrangement.
Next arrangement, and before we start the next arrangement, I want to say that on Tuesday we were going to have a walk in the flower fields, and I will just give you a quick update on how that we're going to look like. So enjoy. So if you go to the website of flowercircus.nl, there you can register for this walk through the flower fields. And Rob van Haarsten will tell all about the hyacinths, how the bulbs are grown, but also how they produce hyacinths as a cut flower. So I think it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be the same time as the show. So at 3 p.m. Central European time, and just in what time zone you are. But if you register, you will get a reminder just before the show starts. And let's quickly go back to Michael to see what he's up to now.
So you can see that I'm now using a lot of gerbras.
Wait, we have a little break here because something is happening here. Somebody is getting into the show, and I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's some kind of virus.
No, it's a new virus. It's called the John Clown virus.
Don't tease me.
Don't tease me. Don't start with that. All right. So the base of this arrangement, I use a wreath. You can see it if John looks a little bit closer. If we switch to it, you can see the wreath that I used.
Yeah.
And actually, the thing that I did, I had the wreath. I attached 4 spray roses of the pink colors to it. I attached them to the wreath, and I put it in place. That's the first part, how to make this arrangement. And then it's actually really strong, and you can put all the flowers on the spot where you want to have them. And the same with the gerbras. If you cut them, and I will take this as an example, put them just here through the frame, and you can just put it on the spot where you want to have it.
You can see all the nice different colors of the gerbras with the normal gerbera, or the beautiful gerbras, the germinis as well there.
So I'm turning the bouquet every time that I can see all the different parts of it. Because it has to be round, you can put this on a table, or with the weather. If you have beautiful weather, you can put it outside. Don't put it in the sunshine. But
yeah, is this vase also from Belgium, Michael? Is there any vases left there in the shop?
It's actually from Belgium, but not from the same store, but from a different one. It's close to Ghent.
Yeah.
And I saw that also in Belgium because normally my working field is just around this globe, from Japan to Africa to America, to Russia. And now it's really that I work a lot in Belgium and in Holland. So thank God I have a lot of customers over there. And I have a very busy agenda, so I'm very glad with that.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's too close, too close.
John is really busy today, and I'm really happy that he can show us some details as well here from the Alissa Pink. Again, I haven't told you actually, but again, we're at the Experience Center at Lucht Lysiantes. We're really happy to be there, and glad with the hospitality of Jolanda and Marcel and everybody there. So, and of course, really happy to work with such a great flower as well.
So I'm now adding the Lysiantes to it. So I put a little bit in the middle of the bouquet, because you can see with all the stems that I have over here, that the vase is really full now with a lot of flowers. So I'm removing the green of the Lysiantes also.
And is the grower crying? Now you can check if the grower is crying. You always say the grower is crying, so
Almost.
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 Okay.
She's really doing this. No.
Okay.
No.
May,
No,
may,
I'll take it myself.
oh, we can even. Oh, she's still smiling.
She's watching. She's watching.
Yeah.
So you can see that the bouquet now really has, everything is happening just on the top layer. Do you see it? Just really between here, everything is happening. So
Yeah.
you pay attention to the arrangement, you pay attention to the stems, and you are paying attention to the face. So there are 3 beautiful things in there, and that makes one arrangement.
Yeah, and it's really nice that a lot of things are happening in the vase, of course, because it's not a plain vase. We can say that. And then a lot of things are happening just not directly after the vase, but above it. So that makes it really nice. And I think
Yes.
his whole composition, I think, you can sit at home for another 2 weeks and not be bored, because there are so many things happening in this arrangement.
Yeah, every time you really have something new to watch, right?
Really beautiful.
Right. So I'm turning it around. So you can see that the attention mostly goes to the gerbras
Yeah.
and to the lucientas and to the spray roses. So this is my 6th arrangement.
Wow. So we got one more to go then.
Yes, one more to go.
He is
So-
running again.
At the end, we do always something special. So around Mother's Day, everyone wants to have a present with Mother's Day. So
Yes, they
no,
do.
no, John, don't do that, don't do that. That's too close. It's COVID. It's COVID. So we're removing the table right now. And
Okay.
then something is coming in.
Yeah, a beautiful blonde girl in a pink dress.
No. It is Mother's Day.
Oh, a beautiful blonde guy in a pink dress.
So this is a surprise for me as well. I don't know what's happening at the moment. I can see that Michael's doing something. He's cleaning, but he's quite vague. Oh, there he comes. Yeah, there he is. It's still
back.
Michael.
I'm back. All right. So what are we going to do?
Yeah, I'm quite curious. And yeah, before we
So-
start the last bouquet as well, if somebody has a question for Michael, please ask as well, because now he's here and he's jumping in his car in a few minutes as well, back to Belgium.
So always you want to give your mother an Oscar, right? We have a lot of golden Oscars. So John, don't turn the camera yet. Just keep it this way, please.
I'm really curious what's going to happen now. Kirsten is already saying magic.
My goodness, he just looks
Wow.
like my uncle Oscar.
Beautiful.
So you can see that I really have a golden man at my house. It's the same length as me. You can see that. And the thing that I made a jacket out of veneer.
Yeah.
Yolanda is saying veneer.
Yeah.
Because I thought that most of the time I say curtain, but that's something totally different.
Curtain.
So yeah, that's a story on its own. Later I will explain it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this material, you can really make a jacket out of it. So if you're having this, you can just buy it at a wholesale company. And if you put every time just a layer and attach it with a stapler, you can make a coat like this.
Wow.
So you really can see that the coat is really lying on the body of the golden man. So I finished it off with some hyacinths because I'm from Lisse. So we really have the fragrance. It's too bad that you don't have the fragrance through the camera, but you can really smell it really good. I attached some water tubes to it. So I'm going to finish it up with some flowers.
John, can you show the water tubes from as a detail?
Yeah.
Because I'm quite curious what's going on. So it's not a tuxedo for dancing, because if you jump up and down too much, and then you're going to be wet, and then the girl or the woman you're dancing with as well, probably.
Yeah, we are not going to try it, but don't try this at home, people.
But there's another thing about it. How will you get it off of this golden dye?
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
You can just keep it at your house.
Oh,
So every woman wants to have this for Mother's Day. Just like a golden man at your house. Doesn't say anything, so sometimes that's also good.
But doesn't
you know
do
what
the
they say
dishes.
about golden men? Michael?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not responding.
They also have a golden.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's really beautiful that Michael is working with the hyacinths as well. I think you got a visitor, or when Kirsten comes to Holland, you have to be careful because she wants to take him home. Are you talking about Michael, or are you talking about the doll, by the way, Kirsten?
I had the same question. Please take Michael. Please take Michael.
John.
You can get to America
Yes.
again.
Again. Oh.
Uh,
So
Cook-
you can see that. Sorry.
Cookie is in as well, saying hello all.
Hey, Cookie. Good to see you again.
Beautiful there. The Alyssa green, the big flowers from Los Lisiantes. That's not the green one, that's the pink one. Michael is going really fast, so there's the pink one as well.
Yeah, because I have to make 7 arrangements in 1 hour, so we have to hurry up, right? A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, Michael, I think this is one of the last shows you do for Flower Circus because Kirsten van Dijk wants to take you home.
Okay.
But only
We can. We can broadcast from the USA as well.
Yeah, no problem.
No, I want to go to the. I want to travel again.
like
really traveling.
Like everybody, Michael. So
Yes. Yeah. We all in the same story, right?
yeah.
So you can see that the beautiful Lysianthus is such a really big flower.
It's unbelievable the size of the flowers.
It's really unbelievable. I'm going to add some spray roses also to it.
Yeah.
I put them in the water tubes, make them a little bit shorter. So you can see that flowers is also all about fashion. So you can see that you also can make a coat out of it and do something really special and something extraordinary with it.
I mean, this could be a great piece in your shop window as well to attract people.
It does. And you only have to change the water tubes now and then. So it's really easy to make something different with it.
Especially now that in the UK, for example, that people can't get into the shop, and in Holland they can't get into the shop as well. But if you put this in your shop window and say you can still buy flowers online or click and collect, things like that, this will attract attention.
Yeah, and if you put it on little wheels, you can put it outside also. And so at the end of the day, you have something really special in front of your shop, and it's also cool to make a selfie with it. So you have really an attraction when you're passing the shop.
It's unbelievable.
So I will attach some astromerias because the flower is really big. So I will put them also in the little water tubes. And you can see with the hyacinths that I used, this is a little bit more like a line. I also put a little bit on the left side of the body. So it's also asymmetric.
Yeah. Monica's saying, really wow, ruikt vast heerlijk met de hyacinth. It smells probably lovely with all the hyacinths.
Yeah, it smells pretty good.
It's really beautiful.
All right, only a few flowers. And then I'm done. So this is my golden man. He's a little bit bold, like the same as John.
Like both Johns.
All right, so John, it was again an honor to be here.
Yeah, it's Michael. It's great to see so many nice bouquets, but also this last surprise with your golden boy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
it's really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it as well.
Hope so.
I would like to thank the growers and breeders as well who brought their flowers for this show. Luchtlysiantes, of course, Jolanda, thank you very much that we could be at the Experience Center at Luchtlysiantes. Deliflor for the chrysanthemums, Florijn with the Duragrass. We have the Hopstal with the beautiful spray roses. Premium Greens from Australia with the wonderful greens we had today. Royal van Zanten with the Pastomerias, the really big ones and the new ones. Kriwijk as well. So thank you all for watching. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you so much everyone for watching again, and I really hope to see you soon, if it's here or around the world. Stay healthy and stay safe. All right.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you on Tuesday in the Hyacinth Fields. And now we got three golden boys and one circus director in the screen. And that's a good way to end this live stream. Thank you very much for watching.